Are we live? I believe you're live right now. I don't know if we are live. Let me recheck. Oh my gosh. Are we live? Yes, we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, my mic sounds like crap. So I'll be right back. Yes, we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, my mic sounds like crap. I wonder. Oh my god, it is super loud. Holy crap. I'm sorry if your ears get ruptured. I wonder. Oh my god, it is super loud. Alright. Well, this is slightly better. It is not that good. Say hi in the chat, everybody. Oh my days. Oh, isn't this crazy? T-set stream? T-set stream? Oh my god, we've been dead for like... How? Oh. Not even that long. Oh, that doesn't matter. So today, we are going to be ranking the games of the Roblox Hunt Mega Edition. The event was actually, like, in my opinion, personally, it was better than the first edition, probably better than the classic, and probably better than, like, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Oh, the Hunt, yeah. It was actually just, like, out of the, like, 4 or 5 events that Roblox has released after the 4-year hiatus from 2020 Egg Hunt, this event right here, Mega Edition, is 100% the best one they have released in such a long time. You do not understand. I was so excited. But anyways, we're going to be starting. So, this is the tier list here. If you know the drill, S is the best, F for the worst. I mean, why would it be? What the flip? Ignore whatever that was. I don't know what that was. What the heck was that? Wait. Was that on the screen? Okay, whatever. It's fine. So, we are going to be ranking these games. Obviously, you know the drill. S is the best. F is the worst. I think we all know how tier lists work, right? They're obviously obvious. I mean, you know. All right. So we are going to be ranking these, correct? Okay. I sound like I'm stuttering, slurring, just repeating my words, but I swear I'm just not insane. Okay, let's go. So, wait, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. No, I got everything. I'm just crazy. Believe. See, I believe if we shoot in my heart, sashes the ceiling. Make sure to like, subscribe. Okay. Hello, welcome to the video, guys. Today we're going to be ranking the games of the Hunt Mega Edition. To be honest, this event was actually like good. It was good. It was better than the first edition, better than the classic, better than a Hunt, better than whatever the hell the Winter Spotlight was. Basically, we're going to be ranking the games based off the normal tokens and the Mega tokens. Now, without further ado, let's just get right into it, shall we? Alright. First off, I believe this is Dusty Trip right here. This one right here. Oh my! I believe this one right here is indeed Dusty Trip. So Dusty Trip. Oh wait, you can see the chat. Holy crap! Let me move this up a little bit. Let me move chat up a little bit, guys. All right. So Dusty Trip. Okay. I'm gonna analyze this very deeply. Okay. So don't be offended. So Dusty Trip. This game, normal token. It was actually really fun. I actually did enjoy it, even though, despite lacking experience in Dusty Trip itself. But besides that, this one was good. Now, yeah, because like 3 bosses. I mean, it was a little annoying because it was at some points it was laggy. It was absolutely confusing, and yeah, that's basically what I'll have to say. And then for the Mega Token, I'd say it was relatively similar to the normal token because there wasn't really much to say, and it's just like a parkour obby with just like some batteries and timer, and then you just got another boss fight, which is actually hard and that's actually cool. But I wouldn't say that it is an S, mainly because like it's not like the best, but like I'm saying like somewhere between some, yeah, some, maybe let's do S. God, let's do S. Let's do S. Let's do S. All right. All right. Next one here. We have Hell's Kitchen. Now, Hell's Kitchen is very interesting, mainly because, well, I mean, this wasn't good. Like, it was, they tried their best. Like, I can see, but, like, it wasn't, like, it wasn't brilliant, it wasn't brilliant. It wasn't brilliant. Mainly because, like, there wasn't just enough things to do. Right? In the game, all you did was basically, oh, shut up! Sorry for the inconvenience there, guys. That was a very bad inconvenience. So, Hell's Kitchen, okay? The normal token was just the gameplay with like a little twist, but like not really a massively like like evident, you know. It was just like cook 3 meals, I believe, and then okay, play 3 rounds, and then you gotta like not lose in those. Basically, that's it wasn't like it's just a game, but then they made it as a quest. And then for the mega token, all you really had to do was go out of bounds. I mean, that's kind of creative because not many games utilize going out of bounds. And you gotta go into the basement, and then you gotta find out who's taking Gordon's recipe of a beef Wellington, and basically that. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. It's not good. Okay, this game was not good. It just hit wrong. Like, So sadly, this is gonna go in B. I just don't remember anything from it at all, and I don't remember it being that like stunning, and really wasn't that difficult actually. Because if you looked around enough, it was actually it was understandable. Alright, Regret. This is one of the few games where I actually had to do it without a tutorial. Some of these games I did, but some of these I didn't because at the time tutorials went out, and also like I don't know, I was behind. Now Regret. Okay, it was one of the few games that I actually did go and do. We can actually find the live stream on uh actually I'll show you the live stream later, not right now, but Regret. Okay, it was one of the games I had to do independently. So I was lucky enough to be watching Creekcraft stream while I was doing this event. So I actually someone said behind the TV, so I checked behind the TV. There was a button. I clicked it, and it started the Mega Token. Now they were talking about these notes. It was easy to find, despite not having a tutorial, which I usually need. But it was actually very it was simple but hard. It was it wasn't too easy, wasn't too hard, and the normal token was also I mean, it was a little boring because you had to do 7 floors, but at the same time, the floors are always different, so you know what to do, right? So this, and then yeah, the fragment parts like the hints, oh, retirement is the only place with Greece, or have you organized your files? And there was a red herring, but I wouldn't say it was the actual red herring that Roblox was tweaking at on the all the zones, over the zones, the block zone, shape zone, warp zone stuff. Not that. So this one is definitely going an S without a doubt. The event was good. It was easy to do. It was relatively understandable. I also did the encoding the corrupted fragment floppy disk something. I don't know. If I can wait, let me find the video, guys. Oh my god. Oh hell no. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright. So this was the one, I believe. Yes, it was. The stage thing. Alright, let's see what Creekcraft is doing. This is my stream. Regret right here. This was hard. Is there anything? Really oh my god, there's a blue piece right here. Oh my gosh. I was freaking out because I found something. Hey Bucko, it looks like you not picked up blue sticky note. We don't know what it means yet, but it seems important to you. Let's see what the live stream's going on. Doing. What is this live stream doing? Oh, nothing's happening. Let me know. Okay. Natural disaster. Okay. At the end of the stream, I would. Holy crap! It's so loud. Okay, but at the end of but at the end of the stream, I will be reviewing all the footage I have of me doing these event things. I have a whole link of all the things, Okay, but we're getting sidetracked. Focus. We have to focus live. All right. Also, make sure to subscribe if you enjoy this. Natural disaster survival. Now, the normal token was survive 4 rounds, which is relatively simple, but also relatively hard because natural disasters is hard. Okay, that might be just me having a skill issue, but actually it is. It is, right? You gotta believe me, okay? Like, you gotta believe me. You actually gotta believe me. Okay? So, and then the mega token, right? It was I literally did it basically without a tutorial. Okay? So basically, what you did was you talked to a guy. I didn't even need a tutorial, actually. I didn't even need it. You talk to a guy, he'll tell you, oh, there's a secret lab in the lobby. You kind of just walk around, and I just clicked, and then that's how I found the secret lab. And then basically, there's these maps, and when you click on the buttons, there's I believe 14 buttons or something. There will be a disaster popping up, assuming that that's probably what the disaster occurred in that map is. So then you wait for that map to spawn. You go to the NPC, and they'll give you a hint. It could be like, "Surf's up, dude," or "Ah, this is acid burning," or it's like, "Oh, there's dust in my eyes," or "It's gonna be a chilly night." Yeah, right. And it'd be signifying the different things like tsunami, sandstorm, tornado, earthquake, avalanche, something like that. It was actually like such a good idea, even though it's so simple, which is why I believe it's S. And you don't even need all four, because you can just guess the last one too, which is crazy. And then you just get the mega token and then talking for the guy for last time. So that goes in S, without a doubt. I'm sorry. Whoa, shut up. Car Crushers 2. Car Crushers 2 is muy interesante, porque es difficult. If you don't know what I said, my bad. This Car Crushers 2 was really interesting because it was difficult, mainly because you had to struggle around 3 zones: the Derby Arena original facility and the current facility. And this is one of the ones where I had to look at the tutorial because I was so confused on what we were doing. You're supposed to go to the OG facility, and it was just like its door, and to unlock the vault in the secret door, you have to go get a key, which was in the Derby Arena, which is in a really small area, which you have to click on. You have to click the key really quickly, because then it disappears right after, which is why it was so confusing. But at the same time, this game did a really good job. Like, it did a really good job of like symbolizing the word hunt, but at the same time I didn't like it, which is why it's not as S. It's going to A. Fish. Now this was the last game I did because it was the last one in the order. So this is the one I remember the most. Fish was relatively easy, but at the same time was a little annoying. So the regular event was, I mean, I thought it was a little lazy because it was catch 10 fish, get open 2 bait crates, and I believe talk to somebody on Sunstone Island. Yeah, and I just like it wasn't that fun. Like I didn't enjoy it, which is why I think the normal token is a B. Now the mega token, you have to. It was actually like the mega token wasn't fun, but it was interesting to say the least. It was actually like thought of like they actually tried. Okay, they had like a whole cutscene just for like a 2 second clip of you backflipping down a hole. But at the same time, it was just like nah, nah. So that's why I believe this goes in B. This I feel like this is the appropriate rating for this game. All right, Arsenal. Now Arsenal, this one took the longest, in my opinion. Well, if you had a tutorial, the longest to finish. Now, without a tutorial, there's a different game in this list that's gonna go in F immediately. By the way, right after. Not spoiling which one it is yet. So, I mean, we can foreshadow what it is. You know, we can foreshadow what this is. You know. All right, but Arsenal, okay. No more yapping. Normal token was just like a storyline, similar to the hunt in the classic, where you have to go through a facility, shoot down these firewall people, and it was interesting. And at the end, you get caught, you go to jail, but then you escape. You get to have some character development, and the game is actually really high quality. It's good. The storytelling is interesting. It's actually like it. It's simple to understand. And then the mega token, it was a little confusing, but I did understand the part where it's look up to look in the place you won't expect, which look up at the intersection, and then you gotta get a hush puppy, and then you gotta do you make this like a VR set. I don't know what it is. It's like a VR set, and then you can see what items you need in like a different room, and then you gotta assemble those together. Blah blah blah. Get a beaker, which is you gotta mix the colors correctly in the right order. Blah blah blah. Put it together. Blah blah blah. And you gotta do this like Pokemon style RPG thing, and it takes like 30 minutes to go through the whole like Pokemon style thing. And it's also like you really gotta use your brain on it too. But at the same time, the event was good, and the Pokemon part wasn't that hard. The facility, like going through the facility, also wasn't that hard, except like a few disconnections I had because my Wi-Fi was not working at the time. So this goes in S. Eat the world. Eat the world. The normal token was get the noob to 2,000 points fed, whatever. I don't know. It was really boring. I didn't really like that, so that's why I believe that was a C. So normal token C. Okay, I'm gonna put on off this. Just remember. Then the mega token. The mega token. Okay, I really did not like it. I think I was like extremely mad actually. I was. getting so angry, I couldn't find the engraving of the mega token on one of the walls. So I literally had to search around the map like at least probably like 5 times in a row until I finally found it. But then once I got out of that, I believe that there was this really you have to feed the hoob an egg, which you can do by cracking open a wall after finding the secret engraving of the token. And then you have to go through this obby thing while there's an egg destroying your pathway. It was actually interesting, but this is a B, low B. Okay, you don't get to say what I say, but this is a low B, 100%. Okay, next one. Oh, Rivals. Now, Rivals is it's it's interesting to say the least because like um it was actually it was okay. So the normal event was just do the 3v2s and then win a match. I think I believe. I mean, relatively easy, relatively simple, relatively understandable because the game is just like yeah. So that was like an A because the game's high quality, but then also like it was I mean it was kind of lazy, so that's why it's not F. But as you can say, the mega token was very annoying. I did not like it. Okay, I did not like it. The targets were probably the most annoying part, in my opinion. Okay, do not quote me on anything. Do not quote me on anything. All right, do not, dude. Just give me my money, bro. Like, but basically, why is the flipping basically yeah. I just have to check the stream. Rivals, I didn't really like the Tiger part. 3v3s were interesting, and the boss fight was interesting, which I think makes it reasonable, in my opinion, to put this at an A tier. Clip it. Now, Clip it actually somehow managed to make it somewhat decent, despite being like a TikTok, like TikTok, but like in Roblox. Like, come on, stay hydrated, kids. But yeah, normal event was just watch 15 clips, make a clip yourself, explore a few scenes, and that's it. I didn't really like that because the TikToks you have the clips, well clips, you have to watch the whole thing. And some of them were like a minute long, which like really drained like the patience out of me. No, that really didn't. I didn't really like that. So that's why I was beat, right? And then the mega token, it was just a few riddles, and the riddles were a little confusing. But we did know that the events, like all the accessories you had to equip just to get the next golden camera had to be made by Roblox. That was it was in my opinion a little difficult, but it was like it actually made sense. It made sense, but this is why I believe this is gonna be in B because personally I just don't think Clip It was that good. You had to watch clips and then you had to solve riddles, and some of these riddles sometimes were a little confusing at best because you wouldn't know what accessory is because I mean that's the point of the thing. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to find out. But that's what I highly believe right now. Like okay, all right. Next game, SpongeBob Tower Defense. Now this game had was the first game to have the first Mega Token. Now this game was I mean, it's all right, man. It's like it's all right. I mean, there wasn't really much. It was like tower defense, but not tower defense because it's around SpongeBob and stuff. Yeah, I mean, pretty much I say. So I think it was like a mediocre B because some of the towers were interesting. I'm surprised they got past moderation. Like, why was there a tower that was like um similar to Squidward having a ginormous bakery in the back? Like, no, I literally not even joking. I will show you after I finish the tier list. When if I remember. If I remember. Basically that. So, and then the mega token was it was as a first mega token, it was a good expectation. So, this is why I believe it's A, but I want to say S because the it wasn't that. All right, pressure. Arguably the hardest mega token, hardest mega token in skill wise, um, and the hardest normal token skill wise too. And since it was the hardest, I might have to deduct a few points, but in my opinion, the quality was good. It was actually good. The event for pressure was good because there was 3 entities. It was like the back doors from the Hunt Mega Edition, for the Hunt First Edition, but it was different. And I put doors on S, like well not last year, but well yes last year, but I didn't actually make a tier list. Basically that. So and then the Mega Token, it was just do the decoder, find some codes, find some radios, do some stuff. Who said oil up? Who said oil up? Who just said oil up? No, 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 you're banned. You're banned. You're banned. Like, bro, whatever. But okay, and then after that you gotta go through the vault, which is you have to enter the code in, blah blah blah. Enter the code in. Now there you go. Now since this quality was good, I mean it was actually a challenge, so like a challenge skill wise, so which means I was me who had to actually finish it. This is why I think this is S. Chained. Chained, okay? Chained is I don't like it's just a two-player obby except you and your partner have to be close. And that was the normal one. And then the mega token one, go to the top and then there's a blue cave, go into the blue cave. You're paired up with a random person. I was paired up with a Spanish dude who did not know a single word of English. So it's almost impossible to communicate with him. I didn't really like that part, but it might be just a very unlucky coincidence. Okay, so yeah, okay. The puzzles in the Mega Token Cave were, I mean, they made sense. Some were confusing, like the memory one, and that I didn't like that at all. But and some of them were just like it didn't like some of them was like, it was buggy and sometimes just wouldn't work. It was like relatively buggy too, and it's just like so I'm gonna give it a C for Chained. Pet Sim 99. Sorry, even though I religiously play this game, I have like 15 huge. I have like 20 huges in the game. Like as someone who like plays this game a lot, I have 20 huges. I've unlocked every area. I've played relatively almost every event in the game. Even like during the release date, the event was horrible. Okay, say so. Normal one was you had to the normal token. You had to complete a tier 2 raid, which means you have to play the game a little bit, and then you'd be able to unlock a tier 2 raid. And then, but then sometimes like it's also like pay to well, not really, because already have you already have coins to buy eggs to get pets to help you beat the tier 2. Now that was a little hard. And the mega token. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna quote Creepcraft right here. Okay, I'm gonna quote him right here. He said, I wish I could grow my hair back again just to rip them all out. Because these are the exact words I'm thinking of right now when I think of the Pet Simulator 99 Mega Token. This had to be the worst Mega Token of my life. It was like lethal injection, kill your, Preston, I hope you have a warm pillow and both sides are warm. I hope your bed feels like a bed of needles, okay? I hope you never actually come back into development ever again, okay? And never actually, if you get invited to a Roblox event, which you did like 3 times somehow, well not, well 2 times, both times, decline it because you are gonna sell the whole event. Like this is like quality comparisons to like the rest of these games. This was like really bad. So F, okay? You guys have to agree. This is a F, okay? You have to agree. You have to agree. Like you can't argue. It's not a like you can't argue it was not a F. Like I had to do this one when the tutorial wasn't even out. So Like, come on. It was horrible. I think F minus, F minus all across the charts. F minus across the charts. Like, holy crap. Oh my god. Alright, next game. Drive World. Now this I had to also do by myself because eventually Creepcraft figured out the Pet Sim 991. So then we can move on to Drive World, which is the next game right after Pet Simulator 99. Alright? Now, in this Drive World, you had to go to a UFO sighting. It was located somewhere on the bottom of the map, and you spawn this glass ball, and then you have to push the glass ball across the entire map. You do not understand how much profanity I was using. Like, it was not good either. I think I was going mentally insane. It was just like Pet Simulator 99, but after you get the glass ball into the other side of the map, into this container in the desert, from the city, like a grass plain land to the desert, the rest is relatively easy. You just gotta go back. You just gotta teleport to some areas, UFO sightings. There's gonna be codes. You gotta type it in the keypad once you get all 4 codes, and that's it. So, like, the hardest part was definitely just the glass ball, and in the normal drive world one was just the obbies. In the obbies, no, don't even get me started on the obbies. They were bad. Like, I know some people who can agree with me too. So I'm gonna put. I'm sorry, but it's gonna go in D for drive world. Okay. It was no. It was just no, no. I was not. I don't. I think that alone, like pushing the ball to the other side of the map, took me alone like 20 to 30 minutes. Absolutely horrendous. Bayside High School. Okay, so this one is interesting because, right, Bayside High School is, I mean, it actually made sense because there were hints on the door you're supposed to, like the bunker door. But how are you supposed to know what to do? Like, you're supposed to like grab a cup of coffee and drink it in the science room. But why specifically the science room? And then get the black light and then go to the playground and then shine it until you see Ankh on the ground. And then go to the history room and grab a sign and type in the number 247. It was so confusing. And then once you did all of those steps, you would go into the final area where the actual last step to the mega token is just like a variation of Crossroads, which was also the normal token, but the normal token one was slightly easier. Actually, they were relatively the same difficulty. The mega token and normal. Whatever. But since like I'm gonna have to put this at B. Not because it stands for B for Bayside High School, but like actually it's a B. This is a B. Like this is it wasn't. It wasn't like it didn't make sense. If you didn't have a tutorial, it just didn't make sense. Like how are you supposed to know? You're supposed to go into math class. Make sure the slide on the computer is pizza, and then go to the pizza shop, order a pizza, grab the pizza, go back to the school, go into math class, and specifically put it on the desk with a calculator. Like what? I mean, yeah, trial and error, but I mean, you're only 25. Whatever. Next game, Blade League. Blade League? Blade League? Like Blade Ball? Oh no, I'm going insane. Alright, I know I'm yapping a lot, but let's just keep on going. Um, Blade League. Blade League was actually normal event. I believe was just was like deflect the ball 15 times and win like a win. I think once or twice. I'm not sure. I don't remember because anyway. So for the mega token, you have to go around different maps. There will be a number out of bounds, not on the field, but out of bounds, somewhere outside the map, right? And I'm not gonna scream because I'm not a clip farmer. I swear to gosh, like oh my gosh, right? Basically that. Like yeah, I don't know. Like the numbers were. I mean, it made sense, but what was the direction? Tell you to go check out the maps. I mean that's probably the first instinct you would do after not finding anything in the lobby except a keypad. But yeah, do that. Right, the numbers are corresponding with the color. You understand the color. The color is understandable. Um, and then you put the color numbers and then put them in the right order into the keypad. Then you got to do a boss fight. Boss fight was relatively easy. I know some people said it was hard, but it wasn't that bad. And I'm gonna put Blade League in B because mainly it like there wasn't much. I feel like they really went with the simple route again with like some of the other games. But like you can't really argue with them if you were like rushed. Let's say you got like emailed on like I don't know March 13th. Oh, you're a mega token a game. Quick finish, and then you were like forced to finish really quick. Anyways, whatever. Next game, Metro Life. I have a few things to say about this, but specifically for Mega Token. But let's first talk about the normal token, right? The normal token was it was very easy to understand because it gave you directions on where to go. It really was like a guidance, like it was like a guide. So basically, you biked around the map, basically, and you would take photos at these landmarks that are famous according to Metro Life City, in quotes. And then basically you go to 5 and that's it. You get the token. You go back to spawn to claim token. But then the Mega token, oh my god, how do people figure this out without any single hint or tutorial? It made no sense. Like literally, first thing I had to do was go to the metro, talk to the mayor. Then you gotta solve a few issues around the city. Go to a hotel, go to the fire station, go to the school, help the librarian. Then after that, go to the mayor again. You gotta do a map. You gotta do a treasure hunt. Okay, well that makes sense. Whatever. But how would you know to go to the city? Whatever. What? How? Um. Okay. Now I think about it, Dusty Trip actually. I mean, Metro Life wasn't actually that bad, but at the same time, it wasn't great. Right? How? Like the clues to the people were a little confusing, in my opinion. So I'm going to put this in B. Okay, it's not an A because it wasn't amazing, but it is, yeah. Tower Defense Simulator. This game was it was a very I wouldn't say very hard, but like relatively. It wasn't easy. Okay, it wasn't easy. Okay, basically you gotta. It's just tower defense. You place down towers. They all do specific things, and that's basically it. Really isn't much else there. And then for the mega token, it was the same thing, but before you can unlock the mega difficulty, you have to first find these letters floating around. I know Creek found like 2 letters and then guessed the phrase because someone in the chat told him it. It was Red Cliff Falls somehow. And then you go into the event and then you do the mega token difficulty. And I did get a few friends, so it was actually slightly easier because they play more TDS than I do. So, I mean, even though it got hard carried, the event itself was like, it was good. It was good. It was good. The Mega Token was a little confusing, but it was good. I would say S. Yeah, I would say S. S. Oh my gosh, bro. There you go. World Zero. World Zero is World Zero was okay. Normal token was like the dungeon of the normal token was it was yeah it was I wouldn't say easy, but it was because it did get hard carried again. Like oh my god, I didn't have to use a tutorial. Like, whatever. Right? It was just a dungeon. You know, there's a boss fight at the end. The boss fight isn't that bad. And then for the mega token, oh my days, how did people figure this out? Like first you had to go find a cave, and then the cave, go on the button, then you gotta go to 3 spots where there's 3 gems. I mean, the drawings do make some sense. Like one of them was a sailboat, and then the gem was located at like the seashore, and there was like a big castle one too. So like dead trees. So and there was also where basically the castle like haunted area. Um, I mean it made sense. The clues made sense. It was a little hard though because I was relatively like I was just like estimately confused. I was confused. I was irritated a little bit. But then once you do that, come back. You already get your 3 gems. Now you got to do the next part, which is you got to figure out. So all around the room, numbers will spawn. You got limited time to write them down. So it'll be pink, green, and blue. 2 in each category. You got to add them up in their category. So if 2 plus 1 was blue, that means 3 would be blue, and then blah blah blah. And then there was symbols that also spawned, which would represent the order of them. Pink was flower, a tree was green, and then like a fish was blue. So yeah, water. Besides that, it was fine, but I wouldn't. Oh yeah, and the boss fight is just boss fight. It wasn't hard, hey, cause it was not phenomenal. Basketball Legends. Okay, so this is one I also recently did, but don't remember anything about. Basically, you have to go around the city after pushing a lever in the Hall of Fame. There'll be like red triangle 3, and then green square 2, and then blue dodecahedron 1. And then basically you go blue dodecahedron first because it's 1. Go to the practice court. There will be symbols on the floor. You gotta hit them. You gotta hit them in a row, and then once you do that, you basically just do you. Oh, this is the mecha token, by the way. You basically battle an NPC. The NPC is decent. I barely won with 18 to 15 because you have to score the most amount of points in about I think a minute. And then the normal token was just 1v1. I got carried by Songwoo from Squid Game. Like, to be honest, that's crazy. But I mean, it's all right. So I say B again because there it was pretty bland. Okay, okay. Untitled Titan. This game was peak, peak. Can't argue with me. Peak. The Mega Token alone just deserves to be an S. Like the development team did an awesome job. Nice storytelling, nice gameplay, nice design and quality, and the way to get into there is actually easy. You just gotta find a portal, and then that's it, and then you're actually into the Mega Token. Now the normal one is you just have to get 200 coins. That was not really that hard. Just play the game a little bit. But yeah, so that just goes fast. Okay. It girl. IT girl. Um, is there anything I have to explain? Like, this is just a dress to impress ripoff. No offense to the developers, but then also your event was also like it was like the easiest thing ever. You got into the top 5 easiest games on Roblox Mega Hunt Edition. Short. Somehow. You just have to play 2 games. Like, that's it. And then for the Mega token, grab them out, find 3 batteries, go into a laboratory, find a few things, do some stuff, and do a small boss fight. That's so easy. You have infinite tries to do the boss fight. And health save. So, like, it's really much to say. So this is gonna go see. I feel it just to see. Untitled boxing game. Now, this one might be the reason I wanted to punch myself. Okay? Start the mega. Okay, let me do the normal token. So, normal token, you gotta fight 2 bosses. Bosses are relatively easy, but I know my friend said it was a little hard. Please look. In, oh shoot. Okay, I was doing busy stuff. Um, basically, yeah. To, normal token already said. Mega token is you have to climb an invisible ladder, which is at the very back of the map of the last boxing ring. You have to jump on top of the sign, and then you land on the platform, and then the invisible ladder will appear. Then you gotta do a mini game. You gotta hack the game, and then you gotta quickly jump off the map and keep spamming dash. You'll get a fake kick message, which is in my opinion pretty creative. You know, a fake kick message, and then says you can't escape the void, and then you gotta do an obby, and then you gotta dash, 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 dash. You do another mini game, and then you have a boss. So relatively, it's just normal token, but you add a few more things on top of it to make it slightly harder. And the game was actually good, so I'm actually gonna play it tonight. Alright, last game before I show you the videos of me doing the mega tokens for all of these, because I'm not showing you normal tokens. No one wants to see that. That's boring, right? Alright, so infection and fight. Infection on fight. This was regarded as the worst mega token before Pet Simulator 99 came out, which you literally had to go around for the mega token. You literally had to go around for for Pet 99. You had to go around, right? There was letters that were highlighted that people barely even found. You thought we were like catfished into thinking we had to type something out, like a phrase, in the secret room in a house. We had to enter by saying knock knock. But instead, no, you have to go to room 8, the rune room, and then you gotta click on the wall. No indicators, no indicators, right? No indicators. Click on the wall, form the letters. They don't even change anything, they just stay the same. And then after that, make sure the pot spawns in the house, and then you gotta click on every single clover out of the 10 rooms. And when I mean every single clover, I mean every single, like the ones coming out of the ground, not wall decoration. But there are a lot of clovers. There's a lot of clovers. Like, there was a lot of clovers. Okay, anyways, back to Infection Gunfight. Infection Gunfight, okay, so the normal token was just, get 200 points. Really boring. People said it was really boring, but once the Mega Token came out, which was get the goggles, which sometimes just didn't spawn and were just in super extremely obscure places. I barely found mine because I was thinking of the last area that could be, and it was there. Forgot, yeah. And you gotta spell out the word Mega Hunt. Now I do know they nerfed it, so it's just Mega, but it was still atrocious. So I mean, it was not as bad as Pet Simulator 97. Not 77. Pet Simulator 99. All right, so this one is gonna go in the D. Can I go D? All right, so this is our final tier list. So S, we have Dusty Trip, Regret Evader, Natural Disaster, Arsenal, Pressure. What the flip? Um, so our final list is S. We have Dusty Trip, Regret Evader, Natural Disaster, Arsenal, Pressure, Tower Defense Simulator. On tag game, for A, we have Car Crashers 2, Rivals, Political Tower Defense, Blood Zero, and on boxing game. For B, we have Hell's Kitchen, Fish, Eat the World, Clip It, Bayside High School, Spade League, Metro Life, and Basketball Legends. For C, we have Chained and It Girl. For D, we have Drive World and Infection Gunfight. And finally, for F, the worst for last, Pet Simulator 99. We can all agree on that if you played the event, okay? You only real ones know. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the videos. The videos. Now these videos are just me doing the hunt, me going mentally insane, me not wanting to live, basically. Basically, right now. So I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? Okay, chat, my bad. That was a whole mistake. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I have like I have plenty of live streams. going all the way back. This dusty trip. So bad. My thing is so like. Yeah, I have a lot of screws. Holy crap, that is way too loud. Okay, ignore that, chat. So we're gonna go over um Sussy Baka. Okay, so okay, bro. Oh, yo, dude, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even wanna get yours some more. Where you and I had to go say our goodbyes. And you know I don't feel like it. I don't even yours is tomorrow. Wherever you go, that's where I follow. 'Cause I'ma love you every night like the last night. Like the last night. I fly like paper and get high like. Catch me on the hood, honey. That is embarrassing. I'm gonna switch. I can't switch. Oh shoot, okay. Dash. Maybe, whatever. It's fine. It's fine if they see this on the public. He's somebody, alright. He's someone. What the? Holy crap! That was way too close. Do pressure as my last one. For normal. This was the Hunt Mega Edition. Like the how do I say this? Like, oh, the token, bro. I don't know why I was having a hard time saying that, bro. Okay. There's no money thing, so basically you had to find a key, which you had to find. Oh no! I'm gonna defend. And then
It's a horrible.
basically you have to go through that, go through all that. Oh,
Link Atlas.
and then eventually once you finish that, yeah, eventually you find
W Mega Token.
Mega Token for the first in the journey. Yes.
Oh, Link Atlas.
And then this is what starts your Mega Token finding journey. It will scar you for the rest of your life, by the way. That's what it did to me.
Let's go. I am not doing pressure. I'm doing that. Is that the puzzle? Oh, it is. Orb zone unlocked.
Orb zone unlocked. So this is the Untitled Tag Game one.
Yo, why is this cutscene like so long? Holy crap!
Untitled Tag Game.
58. Oh, hey, buddy. You're fine. Anyway.
This was, I just skipped all the lag offs, basically. I struggled at this part for a good like 10 minutes or something. And then I struggled more.
Bro, how do you do this? It's like...
I literally... Yeah, you can see if I skip it like a lot, it's still there. Oh, but eventually I get past it. Why is the quality so horrible? Holy crap. Why is that 360p chat?
Okay, ladder. Thank you.
Upturn. Catastrophic failure detected.
Stranger Things type stuff.
Alright, and then basically,
Press the token.
Press the token. So we jump for it, we get it. He gets sucked in. He dies. And then there's a really fun. This is actually so bad. Parkour. I really like it a lot.
Probably will not lie. This is...
Just
That is not where you
looking
go.
at this again after
The guy's actually so smart.
it gives some sort of nostalgia you can't experience
Jump, 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 jump.
like ever. And this was like
Oh my god.
the first time of me doing this. I was experiencing music and not know what to do. Like you can see, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, there we go. And then eventually you do get it. It's like the best part. And then eventually you gotta jump.
Oh my god, jump into the wormhole. Jump into the wormhole. Let's go! Oh, we got it. Is that it? Let's go. Containment breach.
Soundtrack from this one was actually amazing too. Good job to the developers. Eventually you have to do pressure. And pressure. Oh my days, you do not understand how much pain pressure was, okay? Pressure is... just don't... okay, if you want to not lose your sanity, don't do pressure. Now, I'm going to show you one of my more recent streams, because, I don't want to be looking at every stream, you know what I mean? Pickle Rick? What? Pickle Rick? I'm so confuzzled. There we go. 5 years. 10 hours ago. Four a.m. Yeah, I went live at 4 a.m. in the morning. That's not good for you. You don't go live at 4 a.m. I mean, está muy interesante. Oh no, can I tell you something real quick? That's not the only game. I want to die. You guys do have to realize that that this I streamed this 12 hours ago. 12 hours ago was 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. Makes sense. Woke up literally just to do Pets 99. You can hear from here. I don't think, sadly, you can't watch it because. Okay, wait. No, wait. I can show you this one. Okay, this is the last thing before I end stream. Okay, so for the last ones when the last zone when it released, the shape zone, when it released, it was, lots of people were there, obviously, because it was literally the last zone, basically the end of the hunt. This event was better than the first edition and was probably the best out of events I've played so far. Like, holy crap. So,
Important to you, so.
this, I believe I streamed at around, so 8 hours, okay, so takeaway 2 to be 12 a.m., 16 hours ago, 12, okay, so I started my stream at 8 p.m., streamed 2 hours, so it'd be 10, 12, yeah, that's how long, and look, half the stream is just PS99, like, starting from here, just PS99, nothing else. Because no one figured out how to do PS99 except what is his name? Robe? Yeah, like Robe's. Yeah, his group, right? He figured it out and he just gatekeeped it. Like, did not tell anybody. So, I mean, I guess the last thing we can do is just watch the, you can watch the ending, the beginning of the end. You can watch the beginning of the end. Okay, wait, this is. I fly like Hitler in your heart. Alright, so around here is at 3 minutes. Around here, it was at 1 minute. What? Who? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, guys, come on. Mine's spawning so late. Yes, king. Go. Okay, so what we didn't know is that the first hint was actually behind us. So,
Let's ignore
Go,
that guy.
go, go, go,
Chase
everyone.
Insane.
Mark,
Wait, my game.
the blue thing. I don't know if it's anything that's blue.
I literally left and rejoined the game just to find the first clue. First clue? Yeah, it was right here, right behind us. It was actually right behind us. So you actually meant to turn left?
Yeah.
First clue. I'm so glad
That sound, I swear, is from Red Raider.
Out by myself. That's like the most like prideful thing I've ever done. Like that's the proudest thing I've ever done in my life. This was insane. I literally just checked behind.
Say 137.
Because I saw someone in chat, find TV, and I go, huh. And I was like,
Is this man?
okay, yeah. I hear someone say, okay, Creecraft says behind.
Unhunting. There's a button.
So,
Dude.
listen, guys, listen.
This might be, it just might be a knock.
Did you not hear that? Yeah, Creecraft says behind the TV. So, the most natural instinct thing I do is check behind the TV. Right? And what's behind the TV?
This might be, it just might be an actual game though.
A button. Wonder what that
Oh my god, there's a button! I found it! I found it! There's a button! There's a button hunting.
This is the most...
It's a lot for someone to handle. All the scary trees and the weirdos who... Pieces of like...
Pieces, man.
Oh my god, there's a blue
These
piece!
pieces...
Right here! Oh my god!
They were sticky notes. Eventually, these sticky notes...
Oh, we're gambling! We're gambling! We're gambling!
Scavenger hunt to find every sticky note. Which were 4 sticky notes in total, I believe.
What is this?
Oh,
it's in the... Between a freezer and some gray stuff. Okay.
Yep, okay.
Don't...
So these were the things we had to do.
Forget to use your big head. Stick between a freezer and some gray stuff. Okay. Oh, freezing gray stuff! Up here, up here. How do you get up here?
That was not where the freezing gray
Here, how do you...
okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
Freezer and some gray stuff. I don't know.
So basically, this is literally how, like, it felt to be. This is why I think Regrettivator was, you know, lower than it was. No, higher / lower than it was. No, higher than it was because I actually had to like try it. I know I'm not the only one that had to do it.
Oh, this guy in his head.
I know people.
There's one in his head. Where's the freezer? Where's the freezer? Where's the freezer?
I'm so glad I had
over here.
My boy Blue Dino here with me. He helped me.
Setting.
So
Wait, we're setting.
It's actually insane. I don't know. I just managed, and then after that, I was helping him too. And then right after that was TDS. TDS was horrendous.
Mega, please. It says Mega.
Oh, I did not say that.
Please just keep guessing codes related with Red Cliff Falls. Red Cliff Falls. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, because
it's Red Cliff Falls. Red Cliff Falls.
Because of the viewer.
Red. I don't know what to spell it.
Red Cliff Falls. Come on. There we go.
Oh.
Death Walker waits. Go to the event.
Wait, Ryan. Wait, let me make a party with you.
And then eventually.
There's Mega. Wait, go in.
And then right here, and then there's the Mega difficulty.
There's a Mega edition. There's a Mega. 5 down. All 5 down.
Basically, this is good. You can skip this.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Oh my god, we're leaking a little bit.
20 minutes. Okay, wait, that makes sense because it's 20 waves and. Bang my nut. Oh, my pinky.
I don't know if that was a shot. I'm dumb.
And then, whole night, I spent a good 1 hour. And then it was this right here.
90.
We knew it was Tetra 99
Wait,
because
it could be
this frame right here.
like
99,
area 90, but no, it wouldn't be that.
Capital S D 0 capital L 0 6. If you flip it, it says PS99.
Join
Now,
a
we
raid.
didn't know, but this was gonna be the stupidest thing ever.
Wait!
Stupidest thing ever.
So dumb.
Like, how are we supposed to know we're supposed to click these clovers right here? How are we supposed to know how are we supposed to know that this room was part of the puzzle? This room. Like, this. Does this look like a room? It just looks like a bunch of, like, weird symbols and stuff, right? Right? And then that's it. Yeah, I mean, basically I'd say about this. If you want and to recap, our tier list is looking a little bit saggy right now. All right, so our tier list is this. We look at it one last time, and then, well, I'm gonna end stream here because there's nothing really else to say about this. Because literally this is, I mean, it's just a tier list video. I mean, this is a tier list live stream. There's nothing much besides tier list. So yeah, if you enjoyed this stream, make sure to like, subscribe, and I guess we'll see you in the next stream. And goodbye.